So today we're actually going to be talking about this recent interview that Tyrese had on The Breakfast Club. It was Charlemagne and it was a female host that was on there because, just hilarious, she was out for maternity leave. All right. So you had Charlemagne in there and he was talking to Tyrese Gibson. And, it was more so a promotion of his movie that is coming out 1992, that is coming out, I believe it's about the LA riots. Okay. So at first, the interview was about an hour or so long. So he was talking about the different types of music. So how you have these younger and newer rappers and how it's just bad music that they're putting out there. But because they're so popular, that's how they're being pushed out, as opposed to Tyrese doing the R&B and making good music, someone who's actually talented, how he's not being pushed out as much because he's not popular enough, even though, he's Tyrese Gibson. He also addressed the controversy that took place during his singing of the national anthem. And people were talking about how he had on the beard and the whole outfit. And people said, what's going on with him? He looks weird, yada, yada, yada. He explained it. He was on the set for 1992, the movie that he's filming that's going to be out. I believe it was Ray Liotta's. I think this was his last movie. And he was talking about how he didn't have enough time to change, so he was in the outfit that he was acting in. Okay, so that is why he looked the way he did. Okay, so it was not trying to be some kind of show or anything like that. But then we have the female cast member temporarily that is on The Breakfast Club. She ended up bringing up the topic of mental health, and that's what this video is going to be talking about specifically. All right. And it was talking about men's mental health, his mental health. How is he doing? And yes, he ended up crying. He ended up breaking down on the show. So in this case, he was talking about a miscarriage, divorce, and financial loss. He was saying how people will flock towards the woman and ask, hey, are you okay? Give sympathy, okay? As opposed to going to the man. He said, we experience, pain. We experience pain. We experience emotions too, but people only go to the woman and they never go to the man. And he started crying and Charlemagne asked, did you want a tissue? He said no, because black men cry. And I felt that was very powerful. I felt like that was so much so needed. And a lot of people, I was looking at the comments, a lot of people also were saying like, I needed this. He's actually showing that we can display our emotions. We can be vulnerable. We can have all of this, and we need society to look at it as well. And I feel like that's very much so important because people want to put this hard shell over themselves and not express their emotions. And they want to be hard all the time. And then they will end up breaking down, whether in public or they'll just have their emotions just go into this bundle and they'll just explode, whether it's in a very violent way onto themselves or somebody else. And I felt like this was very important because, yes, people need to seek help. If a therapist is someone that you need, seek it. Okay. If it's something where it's like, oh, I'm just so stressed, I just need a walk. I just need, to maybe go out and just play some pool or something to get your mind off of what it is that you are dealing with. Do it. I just feel like people need to take care of themselves. It's okay to not be okay. Make sure you take care of yourself and get yourself right. Whatever method that may be, that is safe, Consult your therapist if you need one. And don't think that you're too good for a therapist. Oh, therapists are for lames. I don't need it. You probably do. There's nothing wrong with speaking with somebody, whether it's like an online thing or whether it is actually being in person and seeing somebody. But I really thought that was interesting. I didn't know he was going through as much as he was going through, but I thought that was very much so needed for not only the Black community, but for everybody, to let people know, hey, it's okay to be emotional. It's okay to let it out. But let me know, did you see the interview? It's about an hour or so long. Let me know what your opinions are on it.